All right, guys, well, you have been asking for this for a while. So many of you out there, you always ask, what is the best on-road, off-road tire, the most versatile, multi-purpose tire that you can get on the market, and that's what we're gonna go through with you guys today. We actually picked out 5 of our top favorite tires, and we're gonna go through all their specs, information, pricing, what sets them apart from the others, and make sure and smash that subscribe button, guys, so that way you guys can hold on to the ride with us. Let's go. All right, guys, and before we get started, if you haven't already seen one of our other videos, or if you're just tuning in right now until September 4th, we are giving away a set of 5 Raceline wheels. It's super simple to enter. All you gotta do is head on over to our website, TrailBuiltOffroad.com/giveaway, and pick yourselves up one of these awesome Raceline TrailBuilt t-shirts. Plus, guys, the proceeds from the t-shirts, or at least a percentage of the proceeds, are going to be going to our friends over at the Gary Sinise Foundation to help our veterans live a happy and healthy life. So make sure and grab your shirt today, as there is a limited amount available. So with that said, let's go ahead, let's get started. Another thing, guys, is this is a top 5 video. However, if you're looking at these tires right now, you only see 4 of them. That's because we have 4 of them available that we're just laying around the shop here, and then the other one is actually on one of our vehicles, so we're gonna show you guys that as we get to it. So with that said, now we picked these tires out based on a couple of different things. One of them is popular reviews and positive feedback, and also what we run around here. So these are some of the tire brands that a lot of the guys around our shop will put on their vehicles, their off-road rigs. So we wanted to go through and basically answer that question of, I want the best tire out there, best price, best quality, and that's how we ended up with these 5 tires. We're gonna start over here with the Nitto Ridge Grappler. These are in no particular order, but basically, one of the things with the Nitto Ridge Grapplers is they are a bit pricey, but for good reason. They're high quality. This tread compound is long lasting. On road, it'll give you a nice quiet performance, really good handling performance in rain, snow traction, wet braking, cornering. So it is a good all-around tire. They do consider this a hybrid tire. With hybrid tires, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see these larger shouldered lugs. You're gonna see these side biters on the hybrid tires, usually pretty decent tread voids in between the tread blocks. Nitto has what's called their variable pitch design tread pattern. What that's designed to do is give it a quieter ride. So we get a lot of great feedback on the Nitto Ridge Grapplers from not only our customers, our online reviews, but even some of the guys that run them here really like how they perform, not only on-road but off-road as well. Now the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, we priced them all to make a base point price. We priced them in that 35 by 12.5, 17-inch wheel sizes. So the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, for a set of 4, you're gonna be looking at about that $13.70 or so. So they are just a little bit more pricier than some of the others, but high quality, great performing tire. A couple other things with the Nitto Ridge Grapplers is they do have a tread depth of 18.3, and I'll go through with you guys the different tread depths in these different tires as well, so you can kind of get sort of a comparison there too. So if you guys got a pen or piece of paper, don't hesitate to write that down, because I'm going to data dump a bunch of different things on these tires so that you guys can make a good determination between the 5, the best one for your particular situation. So with that said, we have a tread depth of 18.3. This one weighs in at just under 74 pounds. The load rating is an E low rating, which means it per tire is about 3,200 pounds of load capacity. And then the inflated diameter, I know a lot of different tire manufacturers have a varying inflated tire diameter. So I know that's important to some of us as well. So the inflated tire diameter on the Nitto is going to be 34 3/4 inches. So just about a 1/4 inch shy of 35 inches, and that is at inflated pressure. So if you're looking for a really good, high quality, high performing tire, and you want, one of the best ones out there, at least one of the best 5 out there that we chose, Nitto Ridge Grappler is a great way to go. Of course, you can find them on our website. If you're not sure of the address, it's TrailBuiltOffroad.com. So that's the Nitto Ridge Grappler. Moving on to our next one. Now, this one is a new one to the market, and it's been just an excellent performing on-road, off-road tire. You can see that it has a little bit more aggressive tread than the Nitto Ridge Grappler. This is the Kenda Cleaver RT, so it's a rugged terrain, which basically means it's a hybrid tire. It's made to perform well on road, but also really well off-road too. So with the Kenda Cleaver, you're gonna see that you have a little bit larger tread voids in between all the treads compared to the Nitto Ridge Grappler. So with that, you are gonna get slightly more road noise. However, the advantage with the Kenda Cleaver and these large tread voids is obviously it's gonna give you a little bit more capability off-road. It's gonna be able to evacuate that mud, sand, snow, a little bit better than, let's say, the Nitto Trail Grappler, for example. So these Kenda Cleavers, these are gonna be for a set of 35 by 12.5 17s. These are gonna run you right around 960 bucks for a set of 4. So when you compare that to about 1370 to 960, heck of a great deal. So if you're looking for that really good bang for the buck, Kenda Cleavers are a great way to go. In fact, even our shop manager runs this exact tire right here. So, and I know he does some off-road with his truck as well, and has nothing but good things to say about him. However, there is just a little bit of road noise at highway speeds, but it's really not bad. And with good rotation and good maintenance on your components, you'll get a long-lasting life out of this tire as well. So that is the Kenda Cleaver. And then moving on to the next one, we have personally, actually one of my favorites, one of them because I have a few, but one of them is going to be the Toyo, the AT3s. Toyo's been around for a long time. They've got the science of tire manufacturing down. They made this AT3 within the last year this came out, and the reviews have been absolutely just crushing it across the board, not only on your Google reviews, but for our customers as well. And we even have several different guys here running these Toyo Open Country AT3s, and the feedback there has been super awesome too. So definitely a great tire. You can see as well that the tread voids are pretty large. They do have obviously siping. In fact, all of these tires will have really nice siping for that snow traction. So if you're looking for a great winter tire, Toyo AT3s, they are that 3 snowflake rating. So the tread compound is a little bit softer, which gives you better traction. The compound doesn't get as hard in the cold. So another great performing tire. Has a lot of cool features to it. Obviously has the side biters here, has the large shoulder lugs here, has pretty decent size tread voids here. In fact, the tread depth on these AT3s is gonna be 16.9, so pretty decent there. And then for these, you're looking at, for the price, a set of 4, 35, 12, 50 by 17s, you're gonna be at that $1,300. So again, a little bit more expensive than your Kenda Cleavers compared to $960, and then the Nitto Ridge Grapplers are gonna be that $1,370. So $1,300, $960, and $1,370. If you're price conscious, budget minded, so far Kenda Cleaver there, but you're also getting high quality, great performing tires as well for the money here. So, and then moving on, we have another big name, big brand in the off-road tire industry, on-road tire industry is gonna be BFG. BFG's been a favorite for a lot of years. Their KO2 design has been killing it. People that have them love them. Not a whole lot of complaints. We do see some here and there about tread wear and some things about traction, but very minimal. And with these, the BFG, the KO2s, they are considered an all-terrain. However, looking at the tread patterns on these, they look more like a hybrid tire. So that's why we included them in with our on-road, off-road tire, which is what a hybrid tire is designed for. They call it an all-terrain, but again, it definitely resembles a hybrid tire with these massive shoulder blocks. You can tell they have all these grooves and sipes in the tread blocks themselves. Pretty decent tread voids as well. And then similar to like the Toyo AT3 where it's considered a all-terrain tire, you can see it definitely resembles a hybrid tire. So I don't know if BFG is maybe going to come out with a specific hybrid tire, not sure, but it would be cool if they actually had one that was called a hybrid tire, so it'd make it a little bit easier for our consumers to say, I want a hybrid tire, look up hybrid tires, and BFG shows up. Same with AT3, same with Toyo. So with that said, the prices on these BFGs, you're gonna be looking at about $13.84. So even pricier than the Ridge Grapplers at $13.70. Not by much, a couple bucks, but up in that $1,300 price, just shy of $1,400 on these BFGs. Tread depth on these are gonna be 15. So a little bit lower on the tread depth. But as far as the weight, on the weight of the BFG, you're looking at about 66 pounds. It does have a load-E ratio and inflated diameter on the BFG, you're looking at 34.5. So compared to like the Nitto Ridge Grappler, for example, is 34 3/4, 34.5 or 35, 12, 50, 17. So a little bit smaller, but if that gives you a good example there of, at least out of these four, because the next one, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna go check out that one. But guys, if you do have any questions so far, don't hesitate to let us know in the comments below, and we're gonna go check out our next tire. Let's go. All right guys, so our fifth tire out of our top favorite tires is gonna be this Kanadi Trail Hog, and for good reason. Kanadi makes this as, well, considers it as like an all-terrain, but as you're looking at it, you can see the tread closely resembles another competitor of theirs, but it is a hybrid tread design in my opinion. So you do have these large shoulder blocks here, you've got massive tread voids in between the lugs, you got this center tread pattern here to help reduce that noise reduction on road. But so Kanadis have been killing it with their great reviews, great feedback, people really love them, and for the price. A set of 4 of these 35 by 1250 17s, you're looking at just shy of 900 bucks. And you're getting a high performing on-road, off-road tire, long lasting tread wear. Zach, our videographer, has had them on his Jeep now for 6 months. In fact, our next video that's gonna be coming up here, maybe not our next video, but within the next few videos, is gonna be a 6-month on-road, off-road review that we're gonna show you guys on these Kanadi Trail Hogs. So they've been absolutely awesome. For the specs on these Trail Hogs, you're looking at just under 900 bucks. Your tread depth is gonna be right around that 18, and weight, 66 pounds. You have your load-E rating, which is just about 3,200 pounds. And then as far as the inflated tires, overall diameter is 35 inches, so right on what it says. So if you guys are looking for a great set of on-road, off-road tires, and you weren't quite sure what to go with, hopefully this video has helped you out, but these are basically our top 5 favorites. There's obviously more than that, but we wanted to pick out a good combination of price and quality, so you guys have a little bit variation to choose from, and you can find them at TrailBuiltOffroad.com. And other than that, guys, we appreciate all of you for watching. Make sure and let us know if you have any questions on any of these tires in the comments below. Don't forget to grab the Raceline giveaway tee, and appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys back again shortly.